Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In last video we studied what is our solar system and our 8 planets. Now it's time to learn some dwarf planets in detail. There are 5 dwarf planets up to now that we have discovered in our solar system. Let's study them in detail. So, first of all, the question is, what is a dwarf planet? A dwarf planet is a planetary mass object that does not dominate its region of space and is not a satellite. That is, it is in direct orbit of the Sun and is massive enough to be plastic for its gravity to maintain it in a hydrostatically equilibrious shape, usually a spheroid, but has not cleared the neighborhood of its orbit of similar objects. The prototype dwarf planet is Pluto. The term dwarf planet was coined by a planetary scientist, Alan Stern. So, our first dwarf planet is Pluto. Pluto's classification as a planet has had a history of changes since 2006 as per the Planet International Astronomical Union's planetary criteria. Pluto is not considered a planet because it has not cleared the neighborhood around its orbit of other objects. However, it does meet IAU's criteria for what constitutes a dwarf planet. Do you know Pluto is about 1400 miles wide? That's about half the width of United States. Pluto orbits around the Sun about 3.6 billion miles away on average, about 40 times as far as Earth. A year on Pluto is 248 Earth years, and a day on Pluto lasts 153 hours, or about 6 Earth days. Isn't that interesting to know? Pluto has a thin atmosphere of nitrogen, methane and carbon monoxide. Pluto has 5 moons. The largest, Charon, is so big that Pluto and Charon orbit each other like a double. Next planet is Ceres. Dwarf planet Ceres is the largest object in the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter, and the only dwarf planet located in the inner solar system. It was the first member of the asteroid belt to be discovered when Giuseppe Piazzi spotted it in 1801, and when Dawn arrived in 2015. Ceres became the first dwarf planet to receive a visit from a spacecraft. Do you know Ceres' radius is just 296 miles or 476 kilometers only. Ceres takes 1682 Earth days or 4.6 Earth years to make one trip around the Sun, and that is very huge. Ceres completes one rotation around its axis every 9 hours. Ceres has no moons. There is no evidence of an atmosphere on Ceres, only sporadic water vapor. Ceres is so much bigger and so different from its neighbors that scientists classified it as a dwarf planet in 2006. The next planet is Makemake. Makemake is located in the Kuiper belt, a region outside the orbit of Neptune. Slightly smaller than Pluto, Makemake is the second brightest object in the Kuiper belt as seen from Earth. Do you know Makemake was discovered in March 31, 2005 by M.E. Brown? Makemake is 1/9 the radius of Earth. Makemake takes 305 Earth years to make one trip around the Sun. Scientists know very little about Makemake's structure. We cannot see too many details of Makemake's surface from so far, but it does appear to be a reddish-brown color, similar to Pluto. Scientists have also detected frozen methane and ethane on its surface. The surface of Makemake is extremely cold, so it seems unlikely that life could exist there. Next planet is Haumea. Located in the Kuiper belt beyond Neptune's orbit, the dwarf planet Haumea is an oval-shaped object with a radius of about 385 miles, just under 10 miles smaller than Earth. Do you know Haumea was named after the Hawaiian goddess of fertility? With a radius of about 620 kilometers, Haumea is about 1/14th the radius of Earth. It takes sunlight 6 hours to travel from the Sun to Haumea. Haumea takes 285 Earth years to make one trip around the Sun. Astronomers believe Haumea is made of rock with a coating of ice. The surface of Haumea is extremely cold, so it seems unlikely that life could exist there. Haumea has two known moons. Namaka is the inner moon and Hiaka is the outer moon. Next planet and the last planet in our solar system till now discovered is Eris. Eris is one of the largest known dwarf planets in our solar system. It's about the same size as Pluto, but is 3 times farther from the Sun. Eris first appeared to be larger than Pluto. Do you know, with a radius of about 722 miles, Eris is about 1/5 the radius of Earth. Eris, like Pluto, is a little smaller than Earth's moon. It takes sunlight more than 9 hours to travel from the Sun to the surface of Eris. Eris takes 557 Earth years to make one trip around the Sun. Eris most likely has a rocky surface similar to Pluto. The dwarf planet is often so far from the Sun that its atmosphere collapses and freezes, falling to the surface as snow. The surface of Eris is extremely cold, so it seems unlikely that life could exist there. Eris has a very small moon called Dysnomia. Dysnomia has a nearly circular orbit lasting about 16 days. So I hope this was a very useful and knowledgeable session for all of you. In order to learn more interesting facts, I have covered our solar system and interesting space facts in my previous videos, which you will see in the next slide. You can visit them and learn in detail about our solar system. In order to get more into the details of other things also, keep visiting my channel. Let's meet in the next video. Thank you.